only really one goal that we want to look at, and we want to. You might not, but we want to look at it again and again and again. I mean, it was a thing of beauty, Owen, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there was so much to like about this goal, I think. And to be fair, they were really the dominant side. You know, I think they. I mean, this is obviously the second one. I love the overlap from Hakimi there, makes a space. But once Messi comes into that spot, the set from Mbappe, I mean, that is just Messi all over. Coming inside is
Hakimi's run is so important because he takes the defender away. Some people say, the defender should go to Messi, but when you've got people like Hakimi running away and creating havoc like that, it takes players away, opens up the space for someone like Messi, and he's there to exploit that. And you see the pace, the strength, the balance, and then obviously the technique to put it where he did was just phenomenal.
Yeah, again, Messi, we spoke about it before the game. If he has his moments, then he's just unstoppable, and that was one of their moments, unfortunately, for Man City.
You know, we often talk about a player joins a new football club and they need a goal or something special to happen early. Does that even ring true when it's Lionel Messi? He still needs a moment like this.
Yeah, I think he would have been expecting it, you know, probably even sooner. But he's the man for the big occasions. He always seems to score against Pep Guardiola teams for whatever reason. And I just think today was the perfect performance from this team. They played on the counter, you know, and once they got the first goal and the space opened up for Hakimi, Hakimi with the width, and Messi be able to come inside, and then Neymar's in there and Mbappe's in there. It's going to be a thing of beauty. Today they got it right, and it worked beautifully. And I think Messi getting on the end of things is, look, he's going to score a ton of goals there.
Do you know what as well? But Messi being the superstar he is and doing what he's done in the game is like just taking the game to new levels, him and Cristiano in this time. But even today you saw at times he was on the peripheral of the game. He wasn't actually like integral to everything that was going on like he was at Barcelona because he's at a new club. He's just feeling his way into it. And even superstars have to do that. They've got to feel their way into it. He hasn't scored for a number of games, but then you see the celebration after that goal. That's relief.
Yeah.
That's like you can see. He's not as animated normally. But the relief after this ball goes and you watch his face. Look, we spoke about the run from Hakimi, taking the defender away, allows that space to open up, and a little stun there from Mbappe and the finish. But it's his reaction after I love.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Messi would be the first to admit it wasn't his best performance, but he's just selective in his moments. We've seen there the fact that he could just inject a little bit more pace into his run. Laporte wasn't able to stay with him. There was an incident just before that when he did it to Kyle Walker, which is not easy to do, you know what I mean? So Messi's now more selective in his timing of the runs, but when he does execute, he gets it right.
A gripping contest, and you were coming back into the game, and of course one moment of genius changes everything.
At the end, yeah. At the end, the last 10 minutes were better, so yeah, good performance. We did everything, we could not score. We defend well, they defend deep, and of course the counter-attack of them is always dangerous with the quality they have, but we control them, and unfortunately we could not score. It's football, but nothing to say, so more than my biggest compliment for the team.
Because they worked hard and you were pushing forward, you were applying pressure, they were going back. You seemed to be in control then.
All the time. Always we have to ask ourselves to do this, and after you know, sometimes win, sometimes lose.
Well, the crossbar saved them twice. Bernardo and Sterling missed you. I saw you hold your head in your hands. Is that the difference, though, these moments, these clinical moments?
Well, this kind of games, of course, but not we had this one. We had, especially the second half, we have many, like Donnarumma made good saves, but the team was there, the same like in Stamford Bridge, and the team is alive, so yeah, it's a pity because we play to win, we play to be there, but unfortunately they don't need much to score the goals, and they did it.
And of course you warned us about Lionel Messi, how he, inverted commas, you said, unstoppable at times. Is that what we saw tonight?
Yeah, the goal was fantastic.
Okay, and this then brings us to the next leg and the Liverpool game. How does this affect the weekend?
Now we are going to eat good tonight. We are going to drink a glass of wine. We are going to recover, and we are going to prepare the game on Sunday.
Thank you, Pep.
You're very welcome.
Saturday was a really good example of when Manchester City don't need a striker to play well and win a game of football. Is there an argument that maybe tonight would have been an evening to have a talismanic front man to bring on 18 attempts, 7 of them on target, didn't score?
Yeah, I think there's always going to be an argument for that when they don't score. You could argue the fact that Jesus played so well and scored the goal, he didn't start, but again, Pep picks a team to beat the opposition, and there wasn't any bad performance today. Raheem maybe should have scored. Bernardo, I feel, should have scored. So there was opportunities for Man City to score a goal. So I wouldn't blame it on them not having a recognised striker on the pitch. I just think it was a solid performance from PSG, to be honest. They defended in a way I didn't know they could and would enjoy to do, and allow their free up front to not recover.
The question's going to be posed all year round, isn't it? Because a recognised number 9 wasn't brought in the summer. And the man in question was Harry Kane in the summer. Now, today, do you think that he would have made a difference with the chances that come into the box? Maybe, but it's lots of if, buts and maybes. I think you look at last season, the way they played, they were putting teams away. They were scoring goals, they were creating chances. Sterling, if it wasn't him, it was Mahrez. You know what I mean? So Gundogan, they were getting goals from all over the park. And at the moment, it's almost like it's got to be the perfect goal to score. And that's an issue. They've got to be able to score the scruffy goals. They're getting half chances, put them away. Bernardo Silva underneath the bar misses. It's like you can't coach. There's no coaching manual that says the tactics have got that wrong. That's just individual player there that got that wrong in that instance. But they're top class players. They're a top class team. Today they were undone by I think the team who were more clinical in the big moments.